been a perfectly lovely evening.
I won't give any arguments about that one.
No, I mean it. Well, what am I supposed to say? Thank you? Doesn't seem quite right.
I'd have to say the same thing.
Well, anyway, I can thank you for a superb dinner. You know, I'm not surprised that you can cook, but I didn't know that you would be so elegant about it.
There you go. See? You got a lot of things to learn about me, don't you?
You see, at my own pace.
Oh, of course. Of course.
You see, that's what I'm getting to like about you.
What's that?
Well, you're backing off, allowing me to move at my own speed, allowing us to be here like this with, no strings and no expectations.
And no commitments?
That's right.
Well, as long as you understand, I'd like it to be more, Jillian.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But what the heck? Live and let live, I always say.
Oh, do you now?
Well, lately.
And lately, I like you. A lot.
Used a stronger word before. Not that I am trying to put words in your mouth, for heaven's sake.
No. I said it and I meant it. Only you have to understand the context. There is a way in which I love you. I'm not even sure how it happened, but I know it began with friendship. And tonight when I was feeling sad and hurt about Frank, thinking about the finality of all of that, I was glad that you were here.
Not as glad as I was. Hey, I'll take any kind of love you got to give me, how's that? And I'll stay your friend. As long as you understand, I'd like it to be more. If you ever want it that way.
You look awfully lonely. Would you like some company?
As long as it's you. If anyone knows about being lonely, you surely do.
Honey, I'm an expert. Can't sleep?
No, I'm just trying to relax.
Seems to me you ought to be exhausted. Did Mother go over to the hospital?
Yeah, she insisted that I get a good night's sleep in a real bed, so she's spending the night with little John. I'm so exhausted, I can't move a muscle. And the little brain in here won't turn off. So have another drink, Francis. Oh, well, thank you. I don't mind if I do. Indeed. You want one of these?
No, thanks. It'll just make me maudlin. Oh, it was such a beautiful welcome home. Piper and the flags. And I just kept looking and hoping for Jack.
I'm so sorry he let you down.
Me too. Why was I crazy enough to think he'd come and get us and take us home with him?
Because they were good signs. I mean, his coming to see the child must have meant something.
Not enough. Maybe I ought to start counting the bad signs for a change. When I do, I begin to wonder, is it time to give up? What do you think?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I had to give up my job as family oracle. It got a little chilly up in the pedestal.
Frank, I'm not asking you to make a decision for me. I have to make up my own mind. I just wondered how it looked to you. I'm so close, and I hurt so much I can't tell.
Well, I think Jack loves you.
So do I, but I mean...
Yeah, but given who you are, Mary Ryan Finelli, and what you want out of marriage, and given Jack and the kind of guy he is, I just honestly don't know if it can work.
Oh, Frank, I'm so afraid that's true.
You know, I used to think, along with a lot of other people, that the power of love will conquer everything. Just as long as there's a genuine, sincere, 24-karat gold love afoot, nothing else matters. Petty jealousies, private ambitions, character defects, floods, fires, famines.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You don't need Frank the cynic on top of everything else.
Really doesn't suit you.
No. And I guess all I'm trying to say is that loving each other is no guarantee that you both want the same things out of life.
That's right. I can just imagine Finelli's idea of the perfect marriage. Separate apartments, separate careers, separate meals,
Separate checks?
separate checkbooks, that's for sure. And regular appointments to see each other 2 or 3 times a week at his convenience.
Well, this is all very liberated.
Well, maybe I should try adjusting myself to that idea. But I can't. I want a home and a life to share, for us to love our child together. In the immortal words of my husband, that's the way I am.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna chase after Mr. Finelli anymore. But I have to see him just once. Because there's something else he's got to do for me. He has to tell me how to let it all go. How to stop loving him.
Well, let me tell you. If Jack knows how to stop the process of loving, I wish he'd tell me.
All lawyers wear wristwatches in bed.
Right now, I am not thinking about being a lawyer. I am thinking about being a mother.
No. Come on, spend the night, huh?
That would be so nice, except Miriam, is not sleeping in.
Well, in that case, guess I better take you home. We'll have a midnight snack.
After that dinner?
Well, see, what I'm trying to do is to convince you that if you can't stay here, that maybe you'll let me stay over there.
You're incorrigible.
You mind?
At the moment, I would love the company.
This is Detective Reed. I told you about him. This is my brother, Angel.
Hi, Angel.
How you doing?
Hey, don't get up now. I heard you're a little under the weather.
How do you feel?
I'm fine, don't worry.
Have you felt dizzy again?
Just a little. My sister tells me you're a policeman.
Yeah, a police detective.
A plainclothesman?
Yeah, well, these are my clothes.
You carry a gun?
Yeah, 38.
What kind?
38
Can I see
special?
it?
Yeah, sure.
Could I touch it?
No. This thing never comes out of that holster unless I mean business. Guns aren't something you play with. You want to see my badge?
Yeah. Neat. met a detective. You do this all the time?
Angel, you're going to tire Bob out with all your questions.
Oh, come on, I like it.
And you do this all the time?
Yeah, pretty much all the time, you know. Most of the time I spend racing around in my car with the big stripe on it, then I go home at night and talk to my cockatoo.
Oh.
I think he's putting you on, Angel.
What else can I tell you? That's about it. Oh, I almost forgot. Sundays I go out and I get a little air. Some kids in the neighborhood and myself, we got ourselves a softball team.
Yeah? A good team?
Yeah, well, we have our good days and our bad days. We're always in need of some good players, though. I really need a first baseman in particular. You got anybody who might want to take a crack at that?
No. I don't know.
How about yourself? Alicia tells me you're a good hitter.
He's terrific. He hits very hard and he runs fast. Well, you know the place that we come from. It's natural to him. It's named Tasco, and it means a place to play ball.
No kidding. Is that about right?
Well, sort of. It's called Tlacotepan in ancient times, and that's what it meant. When the conquistadores came, they changed it to Tasco, which meant the same thing in their language, but was easy to say.
Well, I can go along with them on that. So you're quite a scholar, too.
He makes very good grades.
Well, listen, between your studies and your job and everything, why don't you come down and have a look at us? I mean, the truth is, see, we really need a lot of help.
On Sundays, you said?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could come and take a look.
Great. We'll put forth our best effort for you.
Okay, querido. If you're going to be playing baseball, then I think you better start catching up on your sleep, okay? Right now. What is it?
Nothing. I was dizzy a minute. I'm okay now.
Okay, well, look, you go into your room and I will make some chocolate. And I will bring you some when it's ready, okay?
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Nice meeting you. He's a good kid.
I like him.
Well, that's good. So this is a real nice place. It's homey.
Oh, it's okay. I just sometimes wish it was bigger, you know? Well, this building used to be full of big apartments, and then they came and chopped them up into little apartments.
Yeah. Well, you fixed it up really nice. You know, I keep meaning to do something to my place, but I just never seem to get around to it.
Do you live alone?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got a place kind of like this. I got a kitchen at the end and everything, but I haven't even got a bedroom.
Well, we just have the one for Angel.
I see. So where do you sleep?
Right there on the sofa. It opens up like that.
Hmm.
You know, I'm really worried about him.
Oh, it's probably just growing pains, I think.
I don't know. I would take him to the clinic in the hospital, but Angel hates doctors.
All kids hate doctors, especially boys.
That's true.
Now, my sister, she loves to go to the clinic. You know, every little thing that happened to her, she loved to be fussed over. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure it's nothing.
I hope so. But you know, children, you worry about them so much. It was so nice the way he liked you so much.
Good night, Miriam. Thanks again.
Well, Edmund is fed, bird, changed, down for the night, I think.
Ah, fantastic. Even Miriam was impressed.
I don't know how you can tell. She has this way of looking at me. There's a blank stare, but I can read it. It's like she's saying, Dr. Bolak, who do you think you are?
Still remnants of hostility. She is still sad about Frank and me. So what you have to do is give her a little time, don't push, and let her come around naturally.
You know, I think you're right. That technique certainly seems to work, doesn't it? Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I looked in the refrigerator. You have enough formula till morning.
Well, maybe we should sit down and have a serious discussion about colleges and summer camps.
Okay, all right. Listen, I admit it. Fatherhood agrees with me. What am I going to do?
And you are a very agreeable and caring father. It's strange. When I first found out that this was your baby, it was very painful. Because I always thought of my future in terms of Frank. We always talked about having a family together. But now it all seems very natural.
I hope so.
Anyway, it's all academic, isn't it? I'm very happy that Edmund has you for a father. And I'm very happy for me, as I have you in my life.
Well, in that case, what would you say about my spending the night?
Well, I think I'd like that. In fact, I think that's a terrific idea. Edmund's father right here. And that way, when he, cries in the middle of the night, you can get up with him.
My pleasure.
I hate to see you so sad.
Look, I just keep wondering. I mean, why did Jill have to mess it up, huh?
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you, son. It wasn't the right thing to do.
Sweetie, do you think maybe you've relaxed enough?
No. Never. I'm not mad enough. I'm telling you, it wasn't the right thing to do. Blah, blah, Jill, blah, blah, Seneca. Boo! Oh, I know what you're thinking. I mean, it's all my fault, right? I didn't compromise enough. I made too many demands of Jill. I expected too much,
I'm not
right?
thinking any such thing. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, it's like...
Frank, go easy now, please. Come on.
Oh, you're right. This is all getting me nowhere fast. It's making me feel, what was your word? Maudlin. You're distinctly maudlin. Huh. And very, very wise.
I hadn't noticed.
No, what I said before, did you pick that up? That maybe, it could be my fault? I mean, is it really possible that Frank Ryan, old infallible Frank, could be wrong?
Somehow, I don't think this is the moment to decide.
I do. And I did. I just decided. And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna tell Jill.
What?
No, it's something I gotta do right now.
Frank, no, you can't go out like
No,
that.
not in my condition. Nonsense. Don't be silly. I'm as sober as a city councilman, but I gotta speak to Jill before I change my mind.
Oh, Frank, wait until morning, please.
No, don't worry. I'm not driving. I'm going to walk, and as I walk, I'm going to compose what I'm going to say to her. Good night, my Mary.
Frank!
Boy, now that's good chocolate. That's kind of different.
Mexican chocolate is delicious.
Oh.
It's richer.
Yeah. You must get homesick quite a bit, I guess.
Not as much anymore, you know. I've gotten pretty used to it.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a bit of adjusting to come from a little town in Mexico to a big city like this.
Well, it is different, but it's not that little of a town. There's plenty of people.
Yeah.
There's more tourists than natives sometimes.
Yeah. So you don't miss it then?
Well, sometimes. Especially the mountains, you know. They have such beautiful colors. Sometimes they're brown, and sometimes they're green or blue or purple, depending on what time of the day it is. And then the city, well, it's very old because we keep it that way. All the white houses and the red brick roofs, and, well, in the center we have the Zócalo, and there's the cathedral, Santa Prisca. It's pink and fancy work.
Well, you describe it very well, you know. I can almost see it out there.
Well, it's just that Angel likes me to talk about it, you know, because he doesn't remember very much. But one day I'm going to take him there when I have some money. It's such a pretty place. But there's just no opportunity there.
You mean like jobs and stuff?
Well, yes, that is why my parents came to the United States and opened up the little grocery store.
Yeah.
And then, well, and then there was a fire.
And you lost everything.
I lost them. You know, I miss them sometimes.
Yeah. That's not easy to get over, I know that. I lost my dad when I was young and hurt a lot.
Well, did it happen all of a sudden, or?
No, he was sick a long time, and then my mom died soon after that.
So we both lost our parents. You know, but we're still lucky because you have a sister that you love and that you look after. And I have Angel.
You're doing a terrific job with him, too. Oh, now, come on. There's not many kids that age that darn polite.
Well, he does have manners, doesn't he? Well, he helps me around and he makes good grades. But, well, just sometimes I think that he's alone too much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He just doesn't have the friends that I wish that he did.
Yeah. Friends are so important, I know that. I would have been in so darn much hot water when I was a kid growing up, but if it hadn't been for the Ryans. Johnny and May, they were like a second mom and dad to me. Frank, I mean, after we got done banging heads in high school and football, he became the best friend I ever had. He's still the best friend I've ever had. He's a good man.
It is important, you know, to have friends. I just hope one day he finds somebody that he can really trust and be close to.
Yeah. Everybody needs somebody.
This is about the best I felt since a certain weekend last summer.
Mm-hmm. So comfortable.
You beside me, Edmund, in the next room.
Mm-hmm.
Just about everything I ever wanted in life.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we'll go there this summer, huh? The beach house?
Remember, no plans, no expectations.
Right. I'll settle for tonight. Tonight was just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Julian! Jill! Jill, let me in. I gotta talk to you.
Some players are caught up in the fame more than the game, but others just refuse to be played. Either way, this glamorous and gritty game is on. Engage in unsportsmanlike conduct with MVP. He shoots, she scores. Thursday night at 11, only on SoapNet.